Hi, I'm Jim Carson from Blackstock Ford, the Ford guys that customize. And today, we're off-site at our full-services dedicated mod shop, Bad Dog Mods, and we're here to build our first 2015 Mustang package. We call it Venom, and it's frickin' awesome. Hey, you know, when we first started talking about our first build for 2015 in this incredible new Mustang GT, there's a couple things we knew it was going to be. We know it's going to be a 6-speed, of course. We know it's going to have the new GT Performance package, which is just off the charts. We'll talk about that. Then there came discussion on color. It's got to be black. The only thing you can knock about black is how difficult it is to keep looking the day it was new. And we've taken care of that here at Blackstock Ford and Bad Dog Mods, our detail center. See, this entire paint was treated with Gtechniq crystal serum. Once that is fully cured, that hardens the paint from 3H on a pencil scale all the way to 9H. It'll greatly reduce the amount of marring, known swirl marks that problem with black paint. We topped it then with Gtechniq's XO version 2 to give it a super hydrophobic coating, much easier to wash. The dirt and mud rolls right off of it. Then we left the nose stripped clean and we protected that with 3M's brand new Scotchgard Pro. Simply the best paint protection film on the market. Super clear, no orange peel, a self-healing film, and incredible gloss. We'll talk more about that in a minute, but next, let's talk about our mods. For 2015, you just can't deny the value the factory gives you the GT Performance package. So we know right away, every GT Venom package is going to start with the factory Performance package, including these black 19-inch wheels. So why not carry the blacked out theme all the way around? This car is absolutely gorgeous in black, and as I talked before, the shine is incredible with Gtechniq crystal serum. So for the exhaust system to be black, we chose Gibson's Performance catback black ceramic coated exhaust system. It's a 3-inch pipe, includes an X pipe, and travels all the way from the cats located just after the factory headers, all the way back into, of course, a dual tip exhaust. Okay, so we're about to install the Roush Ford Racing jointly designed Series 1 Supercharger, 627 horsepower, and the object of this is undeniable thrill, but reliability as well. One of the key parts is to have your Ford dealer install it, get a warranty, 36,000 miles on the Supercharger, and then qualify for the optional powertrain warranty. So Dan, listen, I know you're into it there and I can smell the gasoline bleeding out. I love that smell. You've worked on a lot of performance vehicles. I know you've done supercharged and turbocharged vehicles before. What's your first impression out of the box, the Roush Supercharger?
Seems like a really nice kit. Comes with everything you need and more. It's going to be packing a good 627 horsepower at the engine when we're done with it. And it looks like it's going to be a fun build.
And it's not just simply, I know Roush says 10-hour install. We'll talk about that. I don't know who's doing that, but anyway, it's a lot more than just bolting on a supercharger and a belt drive. There's other upgrades to the kit. Tell us what else is coming.
Oh, you got to take down a little bit of the block to get the supercharger to fit on the engine. Prepping the car, taking the bumper off so you don't cause any damage when you're doing the work. Inner fender liners, wheel wells. It takes a lot more than just bolting on a few nuts and bolts there. And
cooling, it's upgraded how?
Well, the cooling system for the engine stays the same, but they're putting in a radiator to cool down the supercharger itself. It's going to be mounted in the front of the car. It's going to run on the same factory coolant that Ford supplies with the vehicle, and it's going to have its own electric water pump.
And injectors? We're doing injectors?
Yeah, injectors are all included with the kit. Upgraded throttle body spacer, and the tune that's provided by Roush.
In the old days, we had to actually courier in the PCM and have it reprogrammed. Now it's all done via email, and it takes how long a time to get that?
The program takes about 2 hours. But because we're a Ford dealer and we got the IDS and all the essential tools, we're able to use the software that Roush sends us and put it into the car.
But this won't even start until the software is loaded in there,
No,
correct?
and if you do start it, you're looking at a blown engine.
Right, and you got to have 91 octane, never less.
Never less.
Right from the day
91,
one.
94 if you can get it, then
so,
you're cruising.
Yeah, so if you're doing a new car, you know, the dealer's going to know that. If you already have a 2015, think about, don't drop it off with 89 octane full tank. Like, fill it up 91, get the wallet out, make sure it's full of the proper fuel. You don't want to cause any damage right from the get-go. And it will cause damage if you're not running 91, correct?
Yeah. Why would you want to run 627 horsepower on 87 octane?
Yeah, it doesn't sound very smart to me.
No, it doesn't.
So, okay, Dan, I know you're going to get involved in the build. We're going to talk to you a little bit later as we go on. We're also going to be installing Ford Racing's heavy-duty half shafts. Seems to me, if you're gonna have 627 horsepower, give a guy some sticky tires and factory line lock with launch control, maybe those heavy duty half shafts might come in handy. What do you think?
It's like a good pair of running shoes and a weak pair of legs. You're not going anywhere fast.
All right, so sounds good. I'll let you get back to work here, and we're gonna talk some more about this build as we go on.